Florida's Chief Financial Officer, Blaise Golia, made a stop at the West Palm Beach Fire Department today, and he answered a number of questions, including possible impacts on fire stations that they could see with the upcoming November vote on that constitutional amendment to slash property taxes. Caleb Canafano is live in West Palm Beach with a look at what the state's CFO had to say. Caleb?
Well, Golia does tell me he understands why many of the fire chiefs across the state are worried. However, he doesn't agree that a property tax relief has to come at the expense of public safety.
There is a lot of room to offer property tax relief and still fund the necessary items for our first responders.
With Floridians soon having a say on expanding homestead exemptions across the state, CFO Blaise Golia in West Palm Beach today says his goal is making the state more affordable.
There are a lot of people moving here, and the places where you see most people move to, usually the costs start rising along with that.
But some local fire departments across the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast have warned of a different possibility.
These numbers, they're real. This isn't fear-mongering. This is real.
In Martin County, their fire chief previously said if the homestead exemption were to pass, it could lead to losses in the millions of dollars and the layoffs of dozens of firefighters. Today, Golia said his office had run the numbers, and he believes that there is room to lower property taxes without sacrificing public safety, while also arguing that local government budgets have significantly grown over the past few years.
I don't think there is any one of these counties that their budgets have not increased anywhere between 60 to 160% over 6 years. So they have been an enormous beneficiary of a historic amount of property tax revenue that has flowed into the coffers.
Golia says the push for tax relief across the state isn't going away, and while it's up to voters in November, he tells me the ultimate goal is to make sure public safety is both a top priority and affordable for residents.
We have to balance the need for public safety, which should always be funded first in their budgets, and the needs of the residents to have it as affordable as possible.
Now coming up at 6, we'll have more from the West Palm Beach Fire Chief about the possible cuts when it comes to the property tax vote and if her department would see any impacts. For now, we're live in West Palm Beach. Caleb Canafano, WPBF 25 News.